There we go. We're live now. All right, so what you can see here, we're in the playoffs right now. I'll say third best player, Keldon Johnson, just got injured. So this is like 3 years in the future. I've traded for Rudy Gobert, I have DeMar DeRozan, I have Cam Reddish, I have Drew Eubanks, Derek White, I have Derrick Rose. These rosters were accurate as of beginning. These rosters were accurate as of the playoffs of 2020, 2021. We're currently in the 2021-2022 season in real life, and I want to say I'm there too in this game. But yeah, anyway. So I'm going to go over my roster. It's significantly different from what the Spurs roster is currently. I have Rudy Gobert, DeMar DeRozan, Cam Reddish, Drew Eubanks, Derek White, Derrick Rose, Grayson Allen, Jakob Poeltl, Daniel Tice, Keldon Johnson, Bryn Forbes. I have Rudy Gay, Aaron Baines, DJ Carton, and Javon Carter were throw-ins. I don't actually ever use them. Like, I go out of my way not to use them, basically. Which with DJ Carton, it makes sense. He's young blood, whatever. In fact, I probably should have assigned him to the Spurs G League. I didn't even think about that. Anyway. But Javon Carton, I could probably use him. He'd probably be okay, but I'm not familiar with him, and I never bothered to be, because I'm going to... What is he, a 1-year contract? I'm going to let him walk. Anyway, so Keldon Johnson is an 86 overall player on my team. So he is the third best player on my team. It's Gobert, DeRozan, and then Keldon. Keldon Johnson is going to be injured for 4 to 6 weeks. If you look at where we're at in the playoffs right now, he's not going to be back for the finals. So he's done for the playoffs. Okay, so what the title of this is that I have to play these games because every time I sim, I lose 3 in a row. So I tried to sim these out. I always play the first game in the series, and then I sim the next 3, and I end up losing 3 in a row. And then I have to win the next 3 to be able to claw my way back into the series. So Sacramento, you might be like, Sacramento's terrible. Well, they're actually pretty okay in this game. If you look at who they have. They still have Halliburton in this game. De'Aaron Fox, Kyle Kuzma. They have Jaren Jackson, Harrison Barnes, Jaren Jackson Jr. Actually, which Jackson is this? Josh Jackson, my bad. This is Jaren Jackson Jr. Jonas Valanciunas, Carmelo Anthony. This is Jabari Smith, Winslow, Whiteside, Gary Payton. I mean, these aren't scrubs. He's an overall of 89, right? Okay, so let's do it like this. It's going to be an overall 89, 82, 90, 88, 84, 81, 80, 79, 79. And that's Melo right there. De'Aaron Fox. I mean, so 94, 89, 82, 90. They have good people. I mean, so that was a rough series. This series I should be dominating for one specific reason. They don't have any interior people. So we're looking at what? Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges. Those are great players. Jay Crowder's good. DeAndre Ayton's great. I mean, yeah, they have DeAndre Ayton on the inside, but other than him, like when they go to their bench, they don't have anyone. So when I play, I dominate. Jared Allen's good. But he hasn't been able to stop me. He hasn't really done much of anything. He's like an 87 that's posting like 5, 5, and 1 a game with like a 50%. Like, they don't try and go through him at all. Oh, I know he's from Texas. I'm going to try and draft him at some point. UT, baby. Anyway, Markieff Morris, Cameron Johnson, Will Barton, Jordan Bone. I mean, they have some people. Right? But, I mean, they no longer have, in this game, they don't have Chris Paul anymore. If they still had Chris Paul, they'd be a serious threat. And I can understand why I'd have to be able to play games. If you look at that, so what I do is I play 6-minute quarters, and the game doubles my score for it because I tell the game, simulate 12-minute quarters, give me my 6-minute quarters, and the game will try and figure that out, what it would be in 12 minutes. So in the actual game I played, 178 divided by 2, it was 89. 80 and 80 is 160, 9 is 18, yeah. So I scored 89 points in the game. They scored 60. I outscored them by 29 in the game. So that's why you have that bloated 58 more than that. But 29 is still good. In 6-minute quarters, dominating a team like that, I mean, come on. It's a little bit over 7 minutes a quarter. Or 7 minutes. 7 points a quarter that I'm dominating them. And it's early and it's often. I mean, I can obviously beat them when I play. It's just the game doesn't know how to play like I do. Anyway. Let me show you this. New Orleans advanced over the Lakers. I'm actually very happy about that because New Orleans is the better team. In this game, oh my goodness. Let me show you real quick. So the Lakers had LeBron, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Anthony Davis. So in this game, they never traded for Russell Westbrook. And you can see here they have a bunch of role players. They don't really have anyone outside of LeBron Anthony Davis that can do much of anything. Clint Davis Caldwell Pope's fine. He really is okay as a third gun, but it's just kind of like, these guys are kind of washed up. No one's really a standout player other than LeBron, Davis, Caldwell Pope. Everyone else is kind of like okay, but you need a bit more power. They were playing as Brandon Ingram. This is Trae Young. Okay, let me just show y'all. Where is he? So Brandon Ingram, right? Zion Williamson, Steven Adams, Nick Alexander Walker, Adrian Griffin, Jackson Hayes, Hartenstein, Nasir Little, Michael K. Gilchrist. I mean, Ish Smith, Trae Young, Steph Curry. So there we go. Let me start from the top. Trae Young, Steph Curry, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Steven Adams. Like what? That's like a all-star team. That's what that looks like. 95, 99, 92, 94, 82. They had the most stacked team in the league. And then on the other side, we're just going to look at Milwaukee. Milwaukee's all that matters. I mean, not all that matters, but they're the boss hog. And literally just Middleton, Antetokounmpo. It's kind of funny. Samanic, I don't know why he's doing so good. He actually used to be a Spur. So it's Middleton, Giannis, Thomas Bryant, Jeremy Lamb, Lucas Samanic. Basically, Giannis taking over and Middleton's having his way. Colin Sexton's good too. Don't get me wrong. Who was that? Chris? Yeah. So it's Middleton, Antetokounmpo, and Colin Sexton technically are the bosses. And then everyone else just really works well around them because they can make threes. They're likely to play Indiana. The Pacers have... Let's see here. So let's go with Malcolm Brogdon, who's good. Karis LeVert's good. PJ Dozier's alright. Domantas Sabonis is great. Miles Turner's good. DiVincenzo can shoot. Jeff Green's not bad. Bitadze, whatever. Cassius Winston, interesting. Justin Holiday. I mean, they're a good team. But, like, I feel like... Okay, so, what I forgot to say, I was in Miami. The Heat have Goran the Dragon Dragic still. Let's start right here. Tyler Herro's great. Jimmy Butler's amazing. Precious Achiuwa's good. Bam Adebayo's great. Emmanuel Quickly, John Conchar, Goran Dragic. Actually, I kind of see why the Pacers are winning. They would need Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro, and Bam to go. I mean, they have enough to get it done. I don't know. But yeah, so it's going to be probably Milwaukee coming out. I think Milwaukee won last year. I think I lost to Milwaukee in the finals last year, if I remember correctly. A lot of things happened last year in this game. I traded away a lot of people. I ended up losing Rudy Gobert. So I had Rudy Gobert before, right? The year before, and I won the NBA championship. I had Rudy, DeMar, and like most of the Spurs roster from the playoffs last year. I'll put it that way. So the playoffs of the 2020-2021 season. And I just had DeMar and Gobert going off. So this year, actually I traded DeMar the very next year. So the year before, or the year after that, I ended up losing Rudy Gobert in the offseason. So I no longer had him on the inside. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to jettison DeMar and just try and do a youth movement. Because I was playing really well, and I'm like, you know what, DeMar, I don't need him. I don't see why I need him. His contract's kind of bloated. Everyone else is really good, too, a lot of up-and-comers. And what I found out, and what the Spurs are finding out this year in real life, is that they don't have a closer. Without DeMar to close out games, it makes it very hard to win. And also, it wasn't helping that I didn't have Rudy Gobert in the middle stopping everything up. My other guys are great defenders, too, my other bigs, but Rudy Gobert he's just a beast, man. And he makes everyone else better around him defensively. He makes up for so many, like, I can cheat on steals. I can try and go for blocks, knowing that Rudy Gobert is still there as the backup to be able to block a shot if I miss a steal opportunity and a player breaks through, or if one of my bigs doesn't get the block, he jumps too soon, and the other guy is all of a sudden open, Gobert closes space, and he can still get a block or at least challenge your shot. So it's a big difference. So the first thing I did is I got DeMar DeRozan back, and then I traded for Rudy Gobert again. So that's where we ended up right now. If you're a Spurs fan, you may notice I do not have Devin Vassell. I don't have Lonnie Walker, and I don't have DeJounte Murray on my team anymore. Lonnie, I like Lonnie, but in this game, he's kind of redundant on my Spurs team. I don't mind trading Lonnie away. I'll put it that way. I'm not crying over that at night. DeJounte would be better to have than Derek White as my starter. And if I could have done Derek White instead of DeJounte, I would have. But with that being said, I'm okay with how things are right now. Because in all honesty, the ball needs to go through Gobert, DeRozan, and Keldon. I mean, I'm okay with that. Now, Devin Vassell. That was one of the tougher pills to swallow. I am going to try and get Devin Vassell back, but I'm not sure at the expense of whom. In the offseason in this game, if you're not aware, your players essentially level up based upon how they've been training, who their mentors are, how well they've been playing during the season, as well as their age. Because, of course, when they get older, they start to deteriorate. And when they're younger, also their potential. They have a potential rating, and the higher their potential rating, the higher their ceiling. Anyway, we're going to play some basketball. We're going to keep ourselves honest right here. I have to win the next 2 games. Each of these games is an elimination game for me. I'm down 3-2. And we're going to keep it honest, showing you that we are indeed playing on Hall of Fame. Also, I forgot to mention, Keldon's out. He usually plays my small forward position. I put Rudy Gay in there. I do have better players that could start, but Rudy Gay's a veteran, so he can hold it down a little bit with the other starters. You know, he doesn't need to be a scoring option. He just needs to be capable of playing a little bit of defense and hitting an open shot and or being a release valve if somehow he's offensively capable, which is the main thing he needs to be. That and he's not a defensive. He's not a big defensive liability, I guess you could say. I mean, don't get me wrong. Rudy Gay's not a great defender in this game at this point because they've totally age has taken its toll on him at this point. I'll put it that way. All right, you'll see a lot of what I do is I just blow by players with DeMar DeRozan, Derek White. I use my speed. I use angles because of the way that the guarding happens in this game. I kind of cheese the AI in that regard. Now, that doesn't always work, of course. So when I say cheese the AI, it really is just my players are faster than their player. It's not really cheesing the AI. It's just I very much understand that if another player isn't a great defender or as fast as me, he's not going to be able to stop me. Now, I'm not going to be able to blow past Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and great defenders. So, I mean, it's not like I'm being cheap so much. Oh, that was ridiculous. He should have gone all the way initially. He still made that? Oh, that's ridiculous. I thought I was going to block that, to tell you the truth. And I just missed it by like a half second. Could have gotten a pinky on it. But somehow he still scores it. So it's Devin Booker. Devin Booker is that good. Alright, so you see that right there? Devin Booker wasn't able to get in front of me. Let me show you all something real quick here. So DeMar DeRozan can't shoot the 3. So Devin Booker right there, he's out of position a little bit. So you see how I go towards the middle and he kind of like is chilling there? So I go around, I hesitate. I go and I like hit the boost real quick and then I let off of it, hesitates and then I put it back on. And his player doesn't know what to do. Crowder's out of position as well. He doesn't come over to try and stop me, which is fine. And then Ayton at the last second tries to help, but it's too late. Now, mind you, a big part of that is because DeMar DeRozan is just really good at dunking. He's a good finisher. If it was Derek White, DeAndre Ayton come over like that, probably would have prevented the basket. Because Derek probably wouldn't have gone for the dunk, eh? And if he did, he probably wouldn't have followed through with it completely. So I do the same thing a little bit with Derek White there. You'll notice I can't get on the inside with him all the way. I saw I got the switch right there. Very important. Although the fact that Rudy Gobert didn't put that in, that's an issue I'm having with him, which is kind of frustrating, but I guess it's about right. He's not the best offensive player. It's just I'm not using him to his fullest capability. That's really my fault more than anything. Dude, I wish Rudy wouldn't... Oh, goodness. That's terrible. There's no reason why Rudy Gobert should be camping out at the 3-point line like that. But oh well. Oh. Alright, we're going to get to DeMar. We're going to try and go all the way around like so. You're going to see a lot of that. Because they really don't have anyone who can defend against him. There's no one that can stand in front of him and just stop him. I think McCall Bridges actually is probably the best option. But they choose not to put him on DeMar for whatever reason. Maybe they feel like he's too slow, or I don't know. That their Devin Booker would be undersized guarding Rudy Gay. I don't know. And if you're wondering why he always dunks it like that, or primarily dunks it like that when I do that, it's because I always go for the spectacular dunk with DeMar. Because I know he can pull it off. I don't have a lot of players that can pull that off. It's him, and then I have Cam Reddish. Oh, so one of the things I want to point out, I was able to get DeMar back by trading DeJounte Murray. And the only reason why I'm able to justify that is because DeJounte's not a closer like DeMar is. DeJounte's a better defender. DeJounte is a better three-point shooter. What DeJounte is not better at is closing. And I need a closer. Alright, so what we're going to do here. Rudy's going to come out early for Cam Reddish. Okay, and then another thing I want to mention is that Devin Vassell is what enabled me to get Cam Reddish. Well, I love Devin Vassell. He's a better mid-range shooter. He's a better all-around player than Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is sufficient in everything that Vassell does. Like, he doesn't need to be as good or better in three-point shooting or in defending or in the mid-range shot, which Vassell's better. But the thing that he's the thing that he excels at, and is better than Vassell, is quite simply he's a better dunker. He's better on the fast break. That's a very important part of this team. I need people who can finish at the rim like that. Another thing worth noting, DeMar DeRozan probably won't win the MVP. It'll probably be Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I bet you he finished close. I've gotten a couple of 100-point games with him. I think I got a 120-point game with him. I got a 102-point game with him. So yeah, so I did 102 points, right? Or 104, something like that. And I broke the NBA record. Mind you, I'm doing 6-minute quarters, so I really scored 51 points in 6-minute quarters, and then the game doubled it. And then I did like 128, which is 64 in 6-minute quarters. And the game doubled that. Oh, DeMar DeRozan just out ahead of the field. Goodness. Okay, so what we generally do, we're going to use Cam Reddish as our backup point guard, which is broken. It's so broken. I love it. Actually, I lied. I like to use Cam Reddish, but since Keldon Johnson's injured, he's going to have to play the small forward spot, which he has been playing. Usually it would be Keldon Johnson instead of Rudy Gay, and then I'd be subbing in Cam at the point. Rudy would be coming in with the second unit, and then Grayson Allen. Because Rudy is so serviceable, and I'm so familiar with how he plays because I've used him for years in this game in many different capacities, so I know exactly how to use him. And at this point in his career, if he's able to get by a guy, which is very rare now because he doesn't quite have the speed, I can still dunk it with him. I can still lay it in pretty okay. If I'm not able to get by a guy, we try and back the guy down because Rudy still has So watch this. Cam Reddish is also a beast. That should have been up. And one. Look at that. So Cam Reddish, I initiate the dunk sequence. He just bullies the guy. The guy's all over him. That should have been an and one call. I don't remember if I've committed a foul. Oh, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I don't remember if I've committed a foul yet in the last 2 minutes or if I had a foul to give. I had a foul to give, so that's exactly what I wanted to do. It also gets my subs in, so my guys get a little bit more rest, my starters. Ooh, the fact that he even rimmed that was kind of scary. So 18-13. It's more of a defensive struggle than the previous games. Alright, so we are going to look at our stats. McCall Bridges. So he has 7, 3 of 4. That's fine. McCall Bridges is the biggest threat I have. I mean, it's whatever. So no turnovers by either team. I do have 2 blocks, though. And they have 1. So kind of like turnovers. So DeRozan leading all scorers 28 and 4 is what that looks like when you take into consideration that everything's going to be doubled. So it looks like he scored 28 points and had 4 assists in the first quarter. So that is an issue. While it's great to have DeMar dominating, I need to get other people involved offensively. Well, he's off the floor now, so we have Daniel Tice. He's a stretch 4. I have Grayson Allen, which is basically like, he's like DeMar, but he's not as strong, and he's a better three-point shooter. I say like DeMar because he can do stuff like that. And if you look at Grayson Allen in real life, Grayson Allen is a dunker. Grayson Allen's got hops. I'm slowly trying to mold him into as much of a DeMar DeRozan type guy as I can, at least dunk-wise. I need him to be a great finisher, and he'll be everything that I want him to be. And if you look, he already has a star next to his name. A lot of my guys do, tell you the truth. A lot of my guys are really good, and they're like on the precipice of becoming stars. And it's kind of interesting because Derrick Rose still has the star attribute, even though his rating isn't terribly high. But I mean, former MVP, and he's still got enough in the tank. I feel like I don't play him as good as I could. I almost feel kind of bad about it. Oh no, this is bad. That was a nice play. He made that cut inside. He sealed on Cam Reddish. All right, Cam Reddish, get it out. Derrick Rose back out to Eubanks to Cam. Cam's a great three-point shooter off. What's it called? Like a catch and shoot three-pointer. I didn't time that very well. Let me check something actually with Cam. What are you? He's like an 80 maybe. But he has Pro Touch, Acrobat, Consistent, Fancy, Contact, Relentless, Giant Slayer. I thought he had... Oh no, for the shooting. How do I... There we go. Visibility. Oh, I thought he was a catch and... Oh, it's Derrick Rose, my bad. He says hot start. He should have catch and shoot. Huh. Forget about it. Anyway, let's look at his rating. His 3-point is 87, see? I feel like... I don't know. I feel like the game isn't as forgiving on timing as it should be. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. It's a little bit rougher playing on their home court. Don't have the same kind of momentum. Wow. Okay, Grayson Allen's going to still try and force it. True Eubanks has been big for me. And I think I'm going to keep on trying to get him going. What? Oh my goodness. Oh no. If they get it ahead, he's just going to dunk it, yeah. I'm looking at it and call for a foul there. Alright, we're going to have to figure this out. We got to turn this around immediately. So we are going to hit the panic button. Gobert can come in. Eubanks can stay. There we go. So I didn't give you my subs? Oh, yeah. That was terrible timing. It really let me get that switch? That was weird. That was so ugly. Now, why it is that... I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to complain. Should rip another timeout. Wait, Derrick Rose... I'm so confused now. Oh, I didn't do that right. Oops. It should actually be like that. That was sloppy of me. I'm playing terribly. Yeah. Ooh, just barely. Ah, I feel like that was kind of a bad call. Oh, well. And DeAndre Ayton's pretty good at the line. It's unfortunate, especially for a big. Oh no, I totally forgot I have food in my backpack. Oops. Let's just pull it out. Before it gets smooshed any further. Smush like smush paka. Rebound, nice. Give it up. There we go. There we go. So like I was saying before, it is kind of an issue that I don't just have DeMar DeRozan doing this. Sorry, I had to take a time out trying to get my drinkage together. Get my food sorted. I have to eat at some point. Oops, that's going to be terrible if he makes it, and he did. See, that's what happens when you don't pause the game when you should. DeRozan's like a cheat code in this game. I'll put it that way. For me, anyway. the way I play. Wow. Well, I got lucky on that one. And Grayson Allen can score. He's got skills. Put Derek White in. So Grayson is like my DeMar Light, so he's going to be in there for that purpose. Podol's going to come in. Eubanks. Podol, Eubanks, Reddish, Allen, White. Cam needs to rest. I don't necessarily like this lineup, but we're going to go with it. This thing I've explained my timeout theory. I use 1 timeout in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and 3 in the fourth. The 3 in the fourth is just to make sure that I have timeouts in case I need them to like win a game, if that makes sense. Wow, I don't know. Let's give it up to Eubanks. Maybe get it in the middle. No. Cam Reddish. Wow, Grayson Allen should have made that. That was bad. That was real bad. Go, Grayson Allen. What the heck? I mean... I should have just gone it there with Grayson Allen. He would have drawn a foul. That was a bad call by me. Alright, so what we're going to do here. Podol and Tice are going to come in. Because they're the most well rested. And then we're going to put Derek White in. Grayson Allen and Rudy Gay. So it's kind of risky. I'm going to have to run the offense through White, Allen, and Podol. Which I can do. Go watch the halftime show. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't hear me chewing too much. But I'm back. I thought I muted my headphones. My bad. Alright, so you might be asking yourself, looking at those stats, why am I not leading this game? Silly mistakes. They're making 3-pointers. And I'm not getting to the rim like I know I can. I don't agree with that. I feel like they underrate Grayson Allen's ability to finish in this game. There we go. And 1. And 2. Okay, so who are we going to give it to? Grayson Topodal. Kind of did that on purpose. I was hoping Grayson was going to run to the rim, but since he didn't, I mean, Podal did. And that's perfect. Because he's quicker than most bigs are. Now, that's one issue. Grayson Allen, not really the best option to cover Devin Booker. Oh, look at Rudy. So Rudy Gay should be able to take this dude on. And just do a fade. Yep, just like that. McCall Bridges isn't big enough to take care of him. I'll do swell foul. Cool. So I'm going to try and do is try and blow by with Derek White. Give it to Podal. Whoo, that was close. Alright, so we're going to go Grayson Allen. Perfect. That's how that play's supposed to be ran. It's actually a play that usually gets ran for Bryn Forbes in this year of 2K. I think Grayson Allen is even better than Bryn Forbes at shooting. Tim McCall Bridges isn't that good at shooting. Oh, Grayson Allen all the way. That's too bad, man. Man. That's what I'm talking about, a closer. It's hard to get a guy... There you go, he made that shot. It's hard to get a guy who can make those shots consistently. Cam Reddish will come back in. DeMar DeRozan's going to come in. You have Rudy Gay, Tice, Podal, Eubanks, and Gobert. I'll hold off on him just now. But really what I need to do... I mean, I guess... Derrick Rose is better than Rudy Gay in this situation, so I need to put him in. Derek White should be able to finish. Goodness. So much of him just coming over Crowder. So much of this game has been colored by just Jay Crowder just barely being in the picture, and I guess he affects the shot that much. He's that good of a defender. I don't really know if he is. What was that? That was weird. Like, what? That's legit the game just messing with me. That last shot that I had with Derek White should have gone in. There's no excuse for it. I don't know. Ooh, I'm lucky that one went in. I was late on the trigger. Why is the ball in Will Barton's hands? Will Barton's not that great a player. I was going to say, yeah, that's more like it. Wow. I was hoping that giving it to Cam would... Oh, that was a great rebound. Tice does not match up with Allen well. I don't know what to do here. Oh, again he gets it. Yeah, no. We're gonna give it to Podal. Wow. This is not going well at all. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to DeMar DeRozan. Dude, they get so confused when he's on the floor. It's ridiculous. The only problem is I can't have him on the floor 24/7. So we got to figure this out. This is not good. We are underachieving hard. Rudy is going to come back in. It's that simple. At least the Suns are finally required to call a timeout. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. Had to answer a few messages. We're gonna call that a break. I should have told y'all. My bad. I'll get better on that one with my streaming. Oh no, I knew that was bad as soon as I let it go. Met Rudy Gay. It's gonna be fun. He's gonna be able to back him down. Yep, that's exactly where I want him. See, that's what I'm saying. Rudy Gay is still he's still serviceable. Oh, I felt like that should have been a steal. Ooh, I got lucky. Rudy Gay, he can go all the way. Yep. That's one thing I don't like. Rudy Gay would have dunked that in past years, but they've nerfed him so hard this last offseason. I did that on purpose to get a sub in without using a timeout. Cam Reddish and Derek White can come in. We're going to do that. Rudy Gay can stay there. Actually, let me get Grayson Allen in. Let's do that. Reddish, Allen, Gay, Eubanks, and Gobert. If I get one more stop, I need to slowly build a lead up. Get comfortable here. Got that. Let's just look at this real quick. Let's look at our game stats. Denver 14-1-4. We've let him go off. Gallbridge is playing good the whole game. That's all they have, really. DeRozan. I have Grayson Allen now. Not playing terribly well offensively with anyone. It's so bad. Gotta hang my hat on defense, and I guess DeMar. I just gotta rely on DeMar. Alright, we don't want to foul. Do you want to swipe at it, though? A little bit. Okay, so Devin Booker. He's got range, too. He can shoot it from there. What do you mean a foul? That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. 55% he makes it? Okay. I swear, this game. Just like that. Give it to Grayson. Ah, very late? That was considered very late? Alright. I swear. I don't like it. So it's tied. They're going to start the fourth quarter with the ball. I'm playing in their home. Alright, so I got to go at him hard early. They're good at shooting free throws, more or less. So I gotta stick it to him early. We're gonna foul him early and often. If I have to. Nice, he threw it away. How was it the Suns' ball? Who touched it? Oh, Gobert. Okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, I wish Eubanks had a better nose for rebounding. Goodness, I saw that happening. There's nothing I can do to stop it. This is terrible. I guess the best thing I do is I'm going to put in DeMar DeRozan shortly and just try and ride him to victory. Dude, Allen can just... Come on. Thank you. Goodness, that was risky. That was far from guaranteed. Dude, I laid an egg in that second quarter. Only 12 points? That's absurd, man. Rudy Gay. What? He missed that? How did he miss that? That was crazy he missed that. Whew, I was kind of concerned about that. Goodness. That should have been and one, baby. Got posterized. 50 to 44. For the pump fake again. Make him choke up on it. And then we're going to go to the line. That's fine. We're going to call the timeout too. Grayson's going to come out for DeMar. We were able to rest our guys. That's awesome. Gobert can come out for Podol. Rudy Gay. You know what we're going to do is this. Derek White. White, DeRozan, Reddish, Eubanks, Podol. Okay, up by one. Took that timeout. White, DeRozan, Reddish, Eubanks, and Podol. That's fine. That's more than fine. This is good. It's going to go down to it. It's going to go down to the wire. Cam's going to have to come out for someone. Who? I'll put Derrick Rose in the game. There is an option here that I've done before. It's kind of sketchy, but it can work. Drew Eubanks can kind of guard that position. We're going to try it again and see what happens. I'll say that's fine. We got fouls to give. That's our first team foul. We got 2 more fouls to give before 2 minutes. So we're going to make it hard on him. If we feel like we're getting beat like there. Oh, get it. Just like that. That was a terrible shot. It's the wrong player to shoot that, but, I mean, there's worse things that you can do there. That was a bad foul. Once he's beaten me, I don't need to do that. So they're going to take a lead here because he doesn't miss free throws. And then we're just going to give it to DeMar. Just give it to DeMar and let everyone clear out. Okay, so this is awesome. Mikal Bridges cannot guard Drew Eubanks, like, at all. Oh my goodness, he kind of did. But I got it. I mean, that's going to happen. This might be the end of my run. Oh, they just mentioned that I might need overtime in this one to win. We'll see. They'll probably end up ripping a 3 at some point, and I'll get a 2 right there. Yep. Oh, I was going to say, speak of the rebel. That was close. Okay, DeMar DeRozan's got this. All right, so they need a 3 to tie now. So it's 22, 1, and 4 against 24, 2, and 3. 10 and 12, 9 and 17. I'm much more efficient, but he makes 3s. So it's like 48 to 44. He's got 1 more rebound, 1 more. I got 1 more rebound. He's got 1 more assist. For 31, I'm responsible for 30. His backup's a little better than mine. 12, 3 assists, 1 steal. Yeah, man. We're neck and neck here. Remember when I said my bigs should be scoring? I mean, it's not happening. Okay. That's probably the last foul I can give, I think. But Derek White right there. Cambridge can't come in just now. Oh my goodness. Grayson Allen can, though. I'm going to do it like that. White, Allen, Eubanks. Tyson Podol. Do Podol and Gobert. Do my subs come in? My subs came in. That's kind of cool. Wow. I'm not going to challenge it. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. To 68%, he made it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Miss, 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 miss. And 58%, he makes both? Come on, man. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Misses 2 in a row. That was kind of crazy. Really? Okay. Let's see Jay Crowder hit 2 more with his terrible free throw. Allegedly, his terrible free throw skills. It's frustrating. Okay. Rimmed out. That's good. He's going to make this one. Yep, okay. Give me the ball. That was kind of weird. Was that a 3? That was a long 2. That's weird because he's very bad at making mid-range jumpers. But that's fine. Good defense. Derek White in the lane. Very nice. It's a 2-possession game now. Unless you get a 3-pointer and end one. Choke up on him. Don't let him get a 3. Don't foul him on a 2. Get that. Give it to Cam Reddish. Cam's got that. That might be game for them. Oh my goodness. This is more stressful than it needed to be. Put Eubanks back in. Gobert, Podol, Eubanks, DeRozan, and White. I almost feel like I want to put Cam Reddish in instead of DeMar. It's all length. We got 2 timeouts, so we get the ball. We can call a timeout. At 43 seconds, they're going to call DeMar DeRozan the player game. That seems about right. Man. So Devin Booker tried to force it a couple of times. Nice. Derek White's a great free throw shooter. And I don't mind him getting some late points here. Oh no. They're gonna call a timeout. Game's over. Fine, mi amigos. And that's all she wrote. We got one more game, though, before we can proceed to the Western Conference Finals. Goodness, I was playing terrible there. I was kind of worried for a second. Whew. Whew. All right, so I'm going to make a few calls to some friends, talking about some D&D. Take a final look at the stats. I mean, I just barely pulled it out, man. And Jay Crowder's left shoulder tendonitis. Wow. If I killed Johnson, this wouldn't be a thing, man. Would drop him. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all in the future if y'all watch. Let's go ahead and play the game just so we know what's happening. Okay, so the Pacers are going to be the ones who get through. Miami was not able to force a Game 7. So Milwaukee and Indiana, Milwaukee should drub them. After this, I'm going to play every game against New Orleans. I wouldn't sim any of those games because I know I can't beat New Orleans. Like, I'm going to have an issue beating New Orleans playing those games. Alright, so this is bye for now.